All right, garden tip number whatever. I got my helper out here helping me. We have some powdery mildew starting to form, and particularly hits up squash and zucchini. And I noticed the other day some white patches on the leaves, and we use our old milk and pour it down in the ground to kind of water the plants if it's expired, to give a little extra calcium. But I was noticing it on the leaves, and I kind of thought, well, maybe this was something that the milk had just dried on here. I don't know that you can see it that well, but this leaf is starting to get some on it. And I just learned something myself. I probably should have been doing this as we started getting into June and then just working up. But what happens is you get this fungus spore called powdery mildew, and it's a little white spot, and it slowly takes over the whole leaf so that the leaves can't actually get energy from the sun. And so the solution to this is actually really easy. You take milk and you spray it on there, and the protein in the milk actually kills the spores on there. Elijah, just over here on these plants. We don't need it on the cucumbers. I told y'all about my cucumbers starting to die. They're started wilting back. Some of this is just July heat, and we can't grow a whole lot in July, it seems like. But it gives me a chance to get the last little bit out of these and then start a new crop. And maybe about time that we start getting into August, I'll be able to have those ready to go and replace these. But if I'd have been picking on these and didn't let any go, I think I would have been okay. I see another kind of critter that we have, a leaf bug. Those things are bad news as they carry diseases, so you want to get rid of them.
How's that a leaf
That's the
bug?
best kind of leaf bug right there, squashed up.
So
they'll eat your tomatoes. They'll suck the tomatoes out. But we're starting to get the beginnings of our okra. I'm getting some good flowers. You can see here's an okra flower that's about to start. Here's one that's already open. Actually, that may even be an okra itself that's growing on there.
Is this a bug? Do you need to get rid of this bug?
Yeah, that's another. Looks kind of like a squash bug, but it's a leaf bug. The best way to do this is in the morning. They're a little bit slower, and you can get a bucket of soapy water. But you really need to get rid of them. That means I need to spray again. But my buddy over here, he's not spraying in the right spot. He's supposed to be spraying in this bed right here. But hopefully this milk will work. They said to spray it in the heat of the day. You can also use copper fungicide on there, and that helps. The fungicide's probably a better treatment option, but we're gonna see if we can make this stuff stop. I'm starting to get some melons. A little weeding at the same time. I am noticing some yellowing leaves in these cantaloupes. And I don't know if that's just poor airflow. Got poor camera work too, but anyways, it could just be that because I've got them all in a mass here. I'm hoping it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna keep going anyways and just seeing. This here is a sunflower, so when it gets its little flowers on here, it will draw bees like crazy. I've never actually eaten any of the seeds out of a plant that I've grown, but and then our watermelon is starting to get some flowers. Hannah, you need to come talk to the watermelons. But that's a tip for you with a powdery mildew. That is a cantaloupe that you see. Just a little glimpse into our life and what we do. We'll see you later.